All right, welcome back to the channel, you guys. This is the Gare Bear, and this is the new ship that I have built. I have named her the Solar Flare. I wanted to kind of just build something fun that had wings on it, but it was basically a giant, like, solar panel, like solar flare deflector type ship, just something different, a little unique. Nothing too crazy. Like, obviously you can add some more cargo to it and the jump and stuff could be better, but it still has plenty of firepower, speed, mobility, enough stuff to get around, and it has everything you would want on the interior. So here are the specs on it. So it's got 22 jump range, 7 crew max, 56 mobility, so it's not amazing, but it's not terrible. It could be better. It's got a decent top speed. You could put better engines on this easily, but it's gonna cost more, and as you can see, I don't have a whole lot of credits, so I'm not gonna do that at this moment. I'll probably get some more credits and start building different types of ships here, but I built this with what I had. These engines and stuff, like, obviously you could put bigger, better engines here, no problem, make this thing way faster. I would probably keep these here to keep them sleek and in line kind of with how this wing is, but these you could definitely swap out for something else. But as you can see, I have the cockpit, or bridge, the Deimos bridge here, nice and big, has probably the best internal like layout of any of the bridges and cockpits that you can get. It's super open. It's like a big actual like bridge for a ship. Like, it's pretty amazing. And behind that you have the battle station, and next to that the armory. So you have your basically your whole like military style like setup, what you would actually have for like a ship like this. Below it's just a companionway to go down, so there's probably a ladder right here that goes down to your science lab, your infirmary, and the captain's quarters. And then we got the mess hall below that, and then down here in the front is basically 3 living quarters, and then below that is the engineering bay. Then we got our little pass through here, storeroom basically, and then docker. So that'll bring you right into the ship. So this ship will have ladders. It's got a decent grav drive. It's not bad. It's a Class C one, so you'll have to be Class C piloting to even fly this ship. But it's only rank 1 for Starship design to get. It's got an okay shield. It's 900. It's not terrible. This isn't like a crazy ship. Like, you could add and upgrade so much more, and I probably would have if I had more money, but the design is more what I was going for. Everything else is subject to change. You can always put whatever you want. Even these habs here, if you don't want these, you can always put something else for all of this stuff here. But we are going to do a quick kind of run through on the inside here so you can see what it's all about. It does have the side loading landing bay, but as you can see, I put solar panels, basically like solar flare stuff, over the entire ship. Little wings here, and then a little scooper protector deflector type thing in the front. So, and then as you can see, it's a little Iron Man-y looking, a little red, black, and it's like coppery color. So let's jump inside. We'll do a quick tour, and then we'll do some flying out in space, and you can see the guns and the mobility and everything and how it looks out in space. All right, well, here is the ship. We're at New Atlantis. So you can see it's a pretty decent sized ship. It's not overly massive, but it still has plenty of girth to it, if you want to call it that. I feel like it looks pretty good. I tried to keep the engines matching somewhat, so like they have these round ports and roundness shape to them, so they kind of go together. They're not 100% matching, but I think they go pretty good. I felt like this fit perfectly down here with the reactor and the engines and everything. I thought it looks pretty good for that as well. And I love how these are like little solar panel, little solar flares, making like wings for the ship. I always thought they looked really cool. Here's the whole thing. You can see the bridge overlooks everything, so when you go up there you can actually look out and over this whole thing and see the entire ship. I was thinking about moving the guns around on it as well, so that you can see them from the ship also. But let's go inside and have a quick little tour.
Welcome aboard. Find your seats, stow your
And
belongings.
here we are in the engineering bay. As you can see, this is where you come in on the docker, little storeroom. You just walk right in here. This goes back to the back half of the engineering bay, and then you can take the ladder up. As you can see, we have our kind of little like all-in-one berth sitting up here type place. A little living quarters for them. Our mess hall for them to go into, and then right on the other side here is the other living quarters. So I guess that middle one was also living quarters as well. But they can all kind of have their own separate little rooms. So a couple people can stay in here, a couple in the other one, and so forth with that. So they all it's kind of like having rooms, separate little rooms in the ship instead of having big area, but they all have their little lounge area here, which I kind of like that they put the ladder here. I feel like this is probably the best spot for it. They have their little lounger. It's not in the way of like anything else. So I actually approve of them putting this here. Then as we go up, we have our infirmary, which is good. We only need a couple. I like how that ladder breaks this room up, and then that will make our other areas full rooms for the most part, except for this one because it has the ladder that goes up to the bridge up there. So I like how it kind of split up the rooms in a way, and this isn't like annoying or in the way of anything. You have plenty of space to go around. So for ladders, I feel like they actually did a pretty good job with the placement on this one. And then over here we have the captain's quarters, kind of like tucked away to the side, but accessible for people to get to. And then let's go up. Now this is just a pass through. There isn't anything here, but just go up to the battle station. Which then wraps around over here. It's a nice little window view so you can see out over the ship. So if they're in some kind of a battle, they can actually like look out the window and see what's going on and around them, have a view. Can see the guns from up there as well. Structure, see if any fuel's leaking, any issues with that. Then you come over here to the other side. You got the infirmary, or not infirmary, armory, which then you can also see out of. So like one of my favorite armories because you got the mannequins here, so you can put the suits there, and it's got plenty of space for weapons. All right, and now the best part, the bridge. It's definitely one of my favorite bridges. I mean, look at this. It just looks amazing with these pillars. Now, if they had a like a captain's chair up here, that'd be cool, but as a captain you can just stand up here and have your pilots fly and navigator and all that stuff and just stand up here. doing your navigation console stuff, barking out orders. So either way, it's still cool. I like it a lot. I think it's a really great bridge that they did. And then of course you can peer off to the side and see other parts of the ship, which is pretty awesome. Got little railings here on each end. But that is most part for the ship. You got your jump seats so the crew can sit here while they take off when we have extra people. We're all going if they're not working at a station. And that is the interior. So let's go take this out into space and see how she flies and looks out in space.
Engines ready. Waiting on your word, Captain.
As you can see, engines max out goes 139, 40 range. When you turn, obviously it slows down. But I mean, it's not terrible. Mobility. You can always use the thrusters to turn really fast and then boost into it. It's got auto turrets on the for the right trigger, basically. And your belts here, so probably add one more gun for that to have it even more powerful. And then once you get a better reactor for this, obviously you can put more power into all this stuff, but I think it looks good out in space. I like the wings, how they are, and the engines, they all seem to match. All right, so here's the ship in the space. Get the full view around it. And man, is it shiny. It's got a real shiny thing with those little solar panels. Copper panels all over it. Well, I hope you guys like the ship. It could always use some improvements and upgrades. It's just a ship I would like to build. All my ships that I build can always be modified with better reactors, grav drives, whatever suits your needs. If you guys would like to see that full build on this outside of the modules and stuff that I kind of went over a little bit of what I had on it, I will gladly do a quick shipbuilding and step through, and I'll pull it apart. This ship, I'll pull it apart completely and put it back together so you can see exactly how I put it together. Just leave a comment down below if you would like to see more on this ship, or if you want me to upgrade this ship in general. I can do that as well and give it like maxed out whatever max abilities I can, and you can see the mobility and the gun and the firepower and everything at that point if you would like to see that as well. And I might even maybe just make that a quick short that you can see if you want to see the upgraded version of this. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe if you'd like to see more. I try to stream on every Tuesday, if not Wednesday. I've been streaming Call of Duty Zombies more lately, so stop on by, say hi, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys next time. Have a good one.